Welcome to the Texas Go Radio Show. I'm your host, Beartaria. This is part 9 of the 1878 live stream by Owen Benjamin.
He's made a bunch of Pfizer stock to invest in tools and whatnot, but it also feels bad to deal in blood money. Yeah, and you never know if that shit's really going to go up. Pfizer is like hostile. You don't fucking know. And once you start going down that road, it gets very addicting. It's not like you're like, oh, I'm going to buy Pfizer for 6 months and then buy tools and I'm out now. They never do that. They're always like, and then they end up like my dad, a fucking dragon, who's calling his number. Like, he loves stocks. Loves. Just always seeing what his stocks are doing. Doesn't give a shit about his family. Doesn't give a shit about anything. And I don't want that. Like, what's the money going to do for you, even if you do hit it big? You just become like a dragon, you know? All right, anyway, so...
Just taking him for his word at what he said. His dad still lives with his mom. He would prefer that because he doesn't want her to live alone. He has really no contact with him except for a couple of emails every once in a while telling him how funny he is or whatever. And so, how does he know what he's doing all day? He doesn't. I guess he's talking about what he has seen in the past, maybe, but I don't know. It's just strange to hear somebody badmouth their parents or their dad, especially knowing that they're in the hospital like that. That's bizarre.
I said this guy is gay, and people said, "Oh no, Big Bear, you're really the gay one." This is him walking into the Super Bowl. That's a gay guy.
All right, kill a trap.
I mean, look at how that fucking queen is dressed. Oh, you're just jealous. No, I'm not. That's a fucking gay guy. I want to see some gay.
Okay, so let's compare Kelsey walking into the Super Bowl to Owen with his, a little vest thing while he was doing his promo thing for his comedy special, acting like he was rapping or whatever that was.
Rage? Simone Poppy, you played for Texas. You're a D1 athlete. I used to watch a lot of pro sports. I've never seen a player do this to his coach, ever. This is pure gay rage. And he didn't even get kicked out, and they celebrated him. Watch this. Look at little Andy Reid.
It's over to Andy. He goes, keep me in. What happened?
He's pushing the guy.
On the fumble, he was not in the game. Noah Gray was...
He's pushing the guy. Was it inappropriate behavior? Yes. Unsportsmanlike behavior? Yes. Is it uncommon behavior? No. Do I support the behavior? No. But is it something that you see on the sidelines from time to time? Yes.
And he had to block for the fumble.
Look at that. That's gay rage. I don't know about you guys, but if anybody assaults like the head coach that's not even looking at you, like, that guy's benched. That guy's suspended. Like, that's crazy. Look at this gay guy.
Andy goes, keep me.
Andy's like a fat fuck. He's like an old fat guy. You know,
I wonder what Owen would say to the wrestlers who try to flip their coaches after they win. I know it's not necessarily the same thing, but I mean, sometimes they look like they're not ready for it.
It's this theme of bullying, right? So here is Sean Strickland.
Okay, let me introduce y'all to the spokesperson for anti-bullying. Former Hollywood comedian. Owen, I swear to God, I've never kissed a man, Benjamin.
And guys, so here's Sean Strickland saying, y'all want to see a dead body? God, this is the only thing I've ever asked for. Please, I never asked for anything, please. So this guy does fantasize about killing people, but look at how gay this is. And I know the white knights are going to go, oh no, you're saying you're the gay one. Look at what Sean Strickland wrote to this guy in his DMs. This is indistinguishable from a Grindr conversation. He said, me and you this week, I'll give you a location. You can bring a GoPro or something. Just me and you. I'm tired of this gym BS. You ready to be a man for the first time in your life? Is he trying to...
That sounds something like Owen would say. It's crazy to watch Owen call other grown men that whenever he has said some of the most bizarre things for a heterosexual human being to say. It really is. I remember whenever he was out in the wilderness with a bunch of dudes building stuff, should have been very masculine. The topic should have been something spiritual and masculine, but no, he spent a whole lot of the time talking about the meat that black men carry. That's quite literally what he was talking about, the meat. He called male genitalia of the black race the meat.
Fuck him? Like, that's like really weird, man. And that, like, hatred of your dad can create these type of monsters, you know? Andy's a decent more.
The hatred of his dad. The hatred of their dad. What has he been doing almost at least a good portion of this video? Hating on his dad. Even in a time where it's very uncouth, unbecoming.
Dude. Oh, yeah, Andy Reid's great. And this fucking queen is, like, up there trying to push him and shit. And then, like, you ready to be a real man? I'll meet you. I'll bring a GoPro. Enough of this gym fooling around. And then Sean Strickland just posted this. Guys, I nailed his psychology. Nailed it. Look at this.
That's not the only thing he wants to nail. Okay, I'm done. Sorry about that.
Kill Bryce Hall in Texas. Mutual combat and stand your ground state. There you go, Jake Paul. Also, can you bring the million or more? You won't be needing it after, laughing my ass off. Fuck, I wish. He wants to kill people. And bear in mind, he is a pussy when it comes to punching. He's just an angry guy who hates his daddy. All right, let me find you some of these videos.
Keenan and Pill, or whatever their names are, sorry for butchering those names, they had a little bit where they were acting like they were UFC fighters or MMA fighters, whatever. And one of them was like talking so much hostility that the other dude was like, what did he say? He knows that we're just trash talking, right? It's a whole lot of marketing, man. It's one of the reasons why I don't understand people trying to stick up for Sneeko. He knows what he's doing. He's a grown man. He's 25. He trained for 10 months, hopped in the ring. It is what it is. The dude got what he wanted. A bunch of people are talking about him. That's it. Now, I understand. I'm not saying that I have the correct point of view on that whatsoever. That's just my point of view. That's my opinion. But it's the same thing. In that world, people do things and say things for clicks. That's what it is. Owen should know that because he does the same thing. He'll flat out tell you, Connington, go ahead and do it. We got to do it right now because you got to hop on that coattail as soon as it flies over you. If not, you're going to miss it. It's one of the reasons why the Oppenheimer thing got so many views is because he knows how it works, man. He knows how it works.
I fucking have so much to talk about today.
It's like white knighting or whatever he was talking about earlier.
Okay, like, remember when I said, Sean Strickland, you fucking pussy, you can't even punch hard because you can't. Watch this. It's downloading. He even admits it. He punches like a bitch. Dude, if he fought a boxer, the boxer will fuck him up. Fuck him up.
There is a big difference between hopping in a match with a boxer and hopping in a match with somebody that is mixed martial arts. There is a difference. I've experienced that difference. And it's humbling to say the least. Whenever you strike with somebody that does other things besides striking, trying to strike with somebody that's all they do, it's like the Bruce Lee quote. I'd rather be the man that practices one punch 1,000 times than 1,000 punches once.
Downloading. He's giving it.
All right. Anyways, this is the Texas Go Radio Show, and I'm your host, Beartaria. As always, till next time.